Good morning, friends. It is, what day is it? Wednesday morning. It is early. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. I have been tossing and turning for hours and just not sleeping well. So I got up with Will when he got up for work, and I decided I was just gonna stay up and either come out here to the living room and put something on TV and see if I can try and fall asleep in the recliner, or just attempt to stay up for the day. I'm not really sure which route I'm going yet. We'll see. But I did turn on some YouTube just to have something on, and I mean, I'm tired. I just cannot sleep, and I'm just so sore and just not able to fall asleep. So tossing and turning. Will was like, "Are you okay?" Like, he was awake for work, still laying in bed, because it takes him a while to get moving in the morning. And he was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, I cannot get comfortable to save my life, and I'm just so tired, and it's so frustrating." So I just got up when he got up, and we'll see where the day takes me. I'm going to finalize my Walmart order and get that placed for delivery tomorrow. Make sure I have everything for our meal plan next week. I'm keeping it super simple next week and using ingredients that we mostly have on hand, just to clear some stuff out of the freezers, like stuff like having French toast sticks for dinner with eggs, just to get rid of stuff out of the freezer that the kids haven't been eating and we haven't been using. So just super simple week. So I'm going to do that, and then I need to check Kroger's digital deals update on Wednesdays. So I'm going to check their weekly digital deals and see what they've got going on. If there's anything good that I need to stop in there to grab. And my battery's flashing at me, so it's going to die. So I'm going to stop rambling right now, but that's what I'm doing. I guess next time I check in with you will either be me awake for the day and trying to be productive, or me falling asleep on the couch. Either way is fine with me. I just could not sleep in the bed. Well, it's 5:30 and I'm still awake, so I'm making some breakfast, and while that's cooking, I'm going to clean up the kitchen sink, get dishes loaded into the dishwasher. And done. I am having some high protein goodness this morning. I've got my beloved peanut butter bread, or toast, on the Better Goods keto bread, and then I've got 6 of the Jones Farm chicken sausages from Costco with some ketchup, and that will be a good start to my morning if I'm going to be staying awake. Alright, to update you all, I did sleep for about 3 hours, from 6:40 to 9:40, and then I got up and I just got out of the shower, so I'm ready for the day. I have an eye appointment at 2:30, so we got to get school done. Jackson's finishing up something, and then he's coming out to the living room, and we're going to get school started. I'm just glad I got a few hours of sleep, because I would have been dragging I would have been dragging all day if I didn't get those few hours. Hey friends, so we are done with school, other than Jackson is finishing up his math lesson right now. So we finished up and I went and blow dried my hair. It was almost dry. I had it pulled back in a scrunchie just to keep it out of my face while we did school. But I blow dried it, and many of you commented in a recent vlog when I wore my hair down for part of it, and you were like, "Wow, it looks really good." So thank you. I don't wear it down often because I hate when it gets in my face, but I'm gonna try and wear it down today, so we'll see. Like I said, I've got an eye appointment in a few hours. I've got some time before I have to leave for that, so I'm just doing some video editing so I can get some vlogs up. I like to schedule them out so they're all ready to go. Will is at work. He should be done probably somewhat soon. Wednesdays are a slower day for him, so he will probably be home a little bit earlier than usual. But the kids both asked for oatmeal for lunch, so I made them. Alice wanted strawberries and cream. Jackson is trying the banana, I think, for the first time. Have you had the banana before?
I think I mixed.
You mixed it with blueberry or strawberry?
Strawberry.
Yeah, so he's mixed it, but he's never had it on its own. So he asked for just 1 packet of banana, and Alice asked for 2 packets of strawberry. He's not real hungry. He did not sleep last night either. At all? Did you sleep at all? No. So he gets insomnia like I do, unfortunately. So he heard me out in the living room at 4:30 and texted me and said, "Is that you out there? Did you think it was someone else? Like someone broke in and started watching TV?"
Oh, no.
So he texted me, he's like, is that you? And I was like, yeah, it's me. And I was like, you need to get in bed. And he's like, I'm trying. And I know that feeling. I know that feeling that when you're trying to sleep so bad and you're so tired and you just can't sleep. I get it and I hate it. So I hate it for him too. So he's running on no sleep and I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. So good times, friends, good times. And just like that, I'm already up in a ponytail for the day. I was repotting my bamboo plant because a couple of you mentioned in a recent video that it might need just a bigger pot if the roots are still doing good. So I couldn't really tell. The roots were kind of clumped together, but I repotted it into a bigger pot, obviously. So I pulled my hair back because I was dealing with soil because I had to go get some soil out of the garage and rehydrate it and hope that that's good for now because we don't have any fresh soil on hand. So I rehydrated some soil from last season, added a little bit of fertilizer to it, and put the bamboo plant in that. And I let it sit in the sink for a while it drained. Then I would wet it again, let it drain, wet it again, let it drain, so the soil is all saturated. And then I packed it kind of loosely, but so it wasn't wobbly, and set it by the windowsill. And I cut some of the taller pieces off because they were attached to pieces that were dead at the base. So trimmed that down and hoping for the best. Because like I said in that video where I was talking about the bamboo plant, I've had it since like 2016, so I was very proud of the fact that I was keeping it alive until I wasn't. So threw my hair back while I was doing that. And then I got sidetracked and ended up leaf blowing the garage, all the debris out of the garage, and loading some stuff for Goodwill into the back of my trunk, and just reorganizing some of the stuff in the garage, throwing out some of the old planters that I had from last season that were cracked and damaged, put those in the dumpster. So yeah, it's productive. It's gorgeous outside. I really want to go spend some more time outside, but I have to leave in about 20 minutes to go to the eye doctor. So I don't want to get too caught up in anything and then have to leave anyway. So just wanted to catch you all up on what I've been doing, explain why my hair is already up in a ponytail because I couldn't stand it in my face while I was working. It'll probably stay there for the rest of the day. All right, I am home from my eye doctor appointment. Everything went well. My prescription changed, which I knew because things were getting blurry, which is the reason I made the appointment. I hadn't been to the eye doctor in 3 years. So it was definitely time. The good news is she didn't find any diabetes in my eyes, so yay for that. What else? I ordered contacts. They gave me a pair to wear out of the office, so I do have my new prescription in, which is nice. But my glasses won't be in stock. They have to order them. They won't be in for 7 to 14 days. So I still have my old prescription and my glasses for now. So I'll probably wear my contacts more during the day and then glasses in the evening, just so I'm not going back and forth between prescriptions as little as possible, basically. But it was funny because I was trying on glasses frames, and I had 2 pair that I was like contemplating between, and I kept trying each one on and hem-hawing. I finally selected one. Then I looked, they both had the same UPC, so I was literally trying the same pair on twice. Did you hear that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I told that to the lady that was checking, like finishing and checking me out, and she laughed. So that was fun. But all good there. Got all that taken care of, and it didn't cost as much as I thought it would, so that's good. Especially since Alice's braces get put on in a few weeks, and that'll be using up much of our HSA each month that we contribute to the HSA. Does that make sense? Anyway. I was just glad it didn't cost as much as I thought. I only got 6 months of contacts, but I can always order more if I need them. I don't wear them every day. In fact, most of the vlogs you probably see me in glasses more so than contacts, but nicer weather is coming, and I do wear them more in the spring and summer because I like to wear my sunglasses when I'm out and about. So, and hey look, I have my hair down again, but I might go do some stuff in the yard, so it might go back up in the ponytail. I finally changed out my rug. Did you notice? It's a little worn, but she's loved. I had the winter one there and I finally changed it, but it's time for a water refill with a full cup of ice because it's warm outside. Who am I kidding? I'd do a full cup of ice even if it was snowing outside. Refill your water, friends. So I did some work outside. I don't remember the last thing I vlogged before my water refill. I emptied out or cleaned out my tomato, I would say beds, but they're not beds, they're garden totes, fabric pots. Cleaned those out, pulled the roots and all the dead plant out of them, moved them to the front of the house where I'm thinking I'm going to have them this year, because last year we had them in direct sun, which it says direct sun for tomatoes, but they fried. So I think I need some nice shade.
Not that much direct sun.
Not that much direct sun. So I moved them to the front of the house, well, with the kids' help. So they helped me do that. And I just cleaned up our walkway where they were sitting. Will's been downstairs doing some stuff in the basement, getting the new pump hooked up that we bought. We're supposed to be getting rain this weekend. If you followed our vlogs at all, you know that our basement floods when it rains heavily. So we have a pump. We bought a new pump that is stronger, 1 horsepower versus what? A third horsepower. So hopefully that will work better and keep up more with the rain. Jackson just cleaned out the shop vac, wiped that out. It had some debris in it because we do use the shop vac when it's wet down there too, to help clean up after the water has receded. We use the shop vac to help clean up puddles. The kids do that for us. So we are getting some stuff done around the house, and I've got chili in the crock pot. It's been in there all day. Alice is the only one so far today that's had any. It is currently 6 o'clock. Want to focus on me? It's probably focusing behind me. Sorry about that. 6 o'clock, so I assume the rest of us will probably be eating soon, if I had to guess. So I should have shown it before, but this little walkway was where my tomato plants were sitting before. They were sitting on little crates, and so I moved them from here out to the front, which gets shade for part of the day. Oh, Alice, there's a feather out here. So I've moved them here. So they're just the fabric totes. So hopefully those will work again this year. I did grow some tomatoes last year. It just wasn't a lot. And that is a blueberry bush. I don't know if that survived winter or if it will come back to me. I have no idea. That one right there. But this is where I'm planning on putting the tomatoes. I don't want to plant in the ground yet because I don't want to tear up any of our yard quite yet, because I am not committed to gardening since I don't have a very green thumb, as evidenced by the fact I can't keep houseplants alive. So we don't want to till up part of our yard. We could do raised beds, but that's really expensive. So we just went the cheapest route that we could find, which is the fabric pots, planters, whatever you want to call them. And it did work to some extent. We did not get many tomatoes last year, but we did grow a few. And that's really all that grew. I planted a few other things, and I think they just fried where they were sitting directly in the sun all day long. So I don't know if this will work or not, but that's my goal. Alice's pretty red hair in the sun. She was painting, and then she came outside and she said, I think I just lost all motivation to paint. What are you gonna do?
There was a bird stuck in our stairs.
Yeah, there was a robin. It wasn't stuck, but I think it was like just hanging out. Didn't know where to go.
It sounded like it was stressed.
We have stairs going down into, hello,
Basement.
light, down into our basement. And the bird was like not stuck in the stairwell, but floundering down in the stairwell. The neighbor's dogs are barking at us again. Did you finish your chili?
Not a little bit.
No, you should finish that. Love you. Did you just smell me?
Yeah.
I showered today. And dinner time. What do you add as toppings, if anything, to your chili? Yesterday I did sour cream and cheese. Today I'm just doing cheese because I'm kind of lazy and don't feel like doing the sour cream. And the cheese was already out because Will just made himself a bowl. And if I had cut up some fresh onion, I would also add that. But again, a little bit lazy and tired right now, so I'm just going with what's easy. So I just thought about something. I just sneezed and it reminded me of something I was going to tell you all earlier. I was driving home from the eye doctor and had my sunglasses on and I sneezed. And do you know how dangerous it feels to me when I sneeze while driving? Like anything can happen in that split second when your eyeballs are closed, because you can't sneeze with your eyes open. If you can, that also seems dangerous because, like, where do your eyeballs go?
They stay in your socket. Like,
Do you sneeze with your eyeballs open?
No.
Exactly.
But it's not like you're building up pressure behind your eyes.
Sure does feel like it. But I've been sneezing all day, I think from just the weather being nice the last few days. Pollen and stuff getting stirred up and all that. I don't know. It could be unrelated. But let me know. Do you feel like your life is in God's hands in that split second when you sneeze while driving? How do you feel? Does it cross your mind? Does it register to you that you're driving with your eyes closed for that split second, like your hands could jerk into traffic?
Or you just have bodily control and situational awareness and object permanence, and you should be fine.
No, when I sneeze, there's no telling what could happen. So,
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel. Exactly. All right, friends, I'm going to call that a night. It is currently 8:20, and we will probably be in bed early tonight since I did not sleep much last night. So, winding this down for the evening, I'm going to either watch an episode of the doc on Hulu, or doc? I think it's just called doc on Hulu, or catch up on some of my YouTube subscriptions. So we have a field trip in the morning. We're going to see a play, and then I have groceries being delivered, and then dinner is going to be something new. We are not doing, the chili is almost gone, so I've got to make dinner again tomorrow. So thank you for coming along on another day. Drop a comment, share some love, and as always, we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.